Hello, everybody. This is the Shadows or the T.S.S. I'm gonna tell you guys about the incident about the Shadows versus the Fallen Angels incident, where I'm gonna tell you why I haven't released it yet. Well, there's one reason why I haven't released it is that one, pretty much I got this app. I forgot what the app's name. It was at the app store pretty much, and it literally helps you make like music to make your music better and better, like cooler and stuff. I try to make the music like a remix and stuff, and then something happened where it wouldn't let me save it, it won't let me do anything. It literally just wasted all my progress to the point I was so angry, to the point I was like, are you serious, man? All I did was all that progress for nothing. And I didn't realize I forgot to make a backup plan for the music. It was too late for that. And pretty much the app just wasted my full time, to the point I'm just gonna tell you the news, everybody, or the viewers, or anybody that's new to this, is that sadly the Shadows versus Fallen Angels. Apologies for that English. The Fallen Angels has been canceled because sadly that app has messed up my music, beats and all that other stuff, and everybody is gonna be angry. Most of y'all are gonna be sad. Most of y'all are gonna be disappointed, and most of y'all are gonna say, "Why, man? I literally wanted to listen to that, you know." And I was gonna say to you, "Same, man. I really wanted to release it too, but I couldn't do anything about it because one, I did it by myself, and two, I was doing so good with my editing. I was so proud of my skills. And one thing, I messed it up because I guess this stupid app, I forgot what's it called in the App Store, literally just wasted my full time, wasted all my skills and my progress, which was so pointless. I was so mad and sad at the same time. My rating to it, I'll be honest with you and truthfully, I was like a 7 or maybe 8 out of 10. I was angry at the same time. I was sad, so I couldn't do anything about it. But another thing I forgot to tell you all about this is that if you're all wondering what was the Shadows versus the Fallen Angel beats were, it was literally gonna be similar to like the Shadow Final Boss fight beat, but like a remix, and it would be like edited like the Fallen Angels versus the Shadow Operators, where there would just be like fighting and shooting and all that other stuff. And y'all gonna hear like the music deeper, and it's like slower but deeper, and it looks scarier. Also, it would be like people like shooting, echoing, and all that other stuff. And it's kind of funny. Some of my homeboys and homegirls were doing some silly stuff over there. It's kind of funny. But seriously, tell you that the Shadows and the Fallen versus the Fallen Angels music beat has been canceled. I'm sorry for the people that really wanted to listen it so bad, or the people that were new to the channel that literally was interested of listening. I apologize for all of the progress that I wasted. I feel guilty, and I feel like I should be fault for all of this, you know. Probably some of you guys with good heart are gonna say, don't pull yourself down, man. At least try your best. I mean, I understand that you lost your progress by some dumb app or stupid app, but like, you can make other musics and stuff, you know. And like, I think to myself in the head, that's true, but most of the time I made so much progress on it, and I just feel all shame and sad most of the time. And I know most of the time I try my best to be, you know, my hardest and a good person, But most of the time, I feel like every music I make, or most of the times, the videos on the rec room and all that stuff, I feel like I feel sad most of the time. I don't know why. In my mindset, I just never want to tell anybody. But this is like a really sad one. This one makes me want to cry. It's too personal, but uh, I'll give you guys a hint. I literally have extreme depression, and no, I'm not making this as a whatever the word is, clout. I think it's clout. Whatever the word is. I apologize for the English, but seriously, I don't lie about my depression. I'll tell you this about the depression or extreme. I literally had medical help or crisis line on me. But after all of that stuff, I'll talk about that one in a new video. Until it gets like more likes and more views, I might talk about how what I went through and stuff. You know what I mean? And all that other stuff. And I apologize for everybody talking about half of my, life and my mental problems. I shouldn't just tell you guys from a different video. I apologize for all of that. Just expressing my emotions and myself and my personality, how it is. I apologize for all of that. Also, I also really apologize for the people. I apologize for the viewers or the new ones or the subscribers or the people of my friend group. I apologize for all of that. Sometimes I really wanted to be like, I want to be like that type of kid that wants to be, how I say it. I want to be that type of person that wants to help the community and make a better place, but most of the time I just feel sad. I don't know why. By the way, I should stop talking because, I feel like I'm hungry and it's like, was it 9:30 or something? I feel like it should be breakfast for me, so go eat something. Maybe the viewers or subscribers or the new ones. Maybe eat something, get a snack, you feel me? You don't need to, it's your choice, blah blah blah. I'm not forcing you, it's your decision, your choice. But I've been thinking about when Rec Room is shutting down and stuff. I might put something on my description because, I got friends out that stuff, you feel me? I might think about putting my TikTok account. If anybody wants to add me there, you can on the YouTube channel. But it's a maybe because most of that time I feel like every time I think about it in the mirror or when I talk about when I talk to my parents, I feel like I'm gonna get harassed by strangers that I don't know. And I'm not saying all my viewers are strangers and stuff, but to me, I feel like that way because most of the time, in the new generation and the new world, it's just scary, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's scary in the real world because you never know who's gonna stalk you. You never know who's gonna harass you and all that stuff. And it gives me the goosebumps, man. I don't like that at all, to be honest with you. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And the words I'm gonna say to you guys. Oh, if you guys are wondering in the profile, that's my friend Bob. I'm just kidding. It's pretty much a plushie. Just call it Bob, cause you guys can name the little ball, whatever it is in the profile. You guys could call it Bob. You could call it Carl. You could call it Steve, Carlos. Just put it down in the comments section below, and just whatever you want to name it, I'll just put it on the photo. You feel me? And I'll just post it on my photo list. And there you go. And stuff. Also, when this month Rec Room shuts down, I might do some like outdoor activities or like, hang out with my family and stuff. But I'm not gonna show their face yet because, like I said, I might show my real face at 1,000 views. Wait, no, not 1,000 views. What am I saying? 1,000 likes or subscribes, and if I get over 1,000 subscribers or over what's it called, 1,000 likes, then I'll show my real face. Like I'll reveal my real face for the shadows of T.S.S. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say and stuff. I apologize for taking like 10 minutes of your time. I'm just telling you what's going on and the update, and yeah. And thank you for the other people that been, helping out with the movie and the guts and supporters. Thank you for all of that too. I forgot to mention that. Also, we got new guests and new actors. We got JC, which is a friend of mine. He is a cool guy. He's a nice buddy to hang around. Just don't disrespect him or don't give him attitude and stuff. Show them respect like everybody else, like equally, because that's not cool. I don't like bullies. I don't like all of that. I like people when they're like treating each other equally, respect, and, you know, all supportive. Because, I don't want anybody feeling down or stuff. And if anybody has bullies and stuff, don't let them hurt you. Don't let them make you feel bad and all that stuff. Because, I went through as a kid. I got bullied a lot. I might even make a new video about how my bully life was. But I'll give you advice for people that are getting bullied is that a wise man told me if somebody is gonna bully you or someone that's like emotionally hurting you, shaming you, or any other way possible, and you feel like you're just, I don't know, hurt so bad or feel like you're gonna pull yourself down with shame and guilt, don't do that. Lift yourself up, look up and light up the sun, look at Jesus Christ, and say, you're not gonna give up. You're gonna keep pushing like a man and a woman or other pronouns. And another thing for the people in the community, I was thinking about recruiting people for the shadows if anybody is down. And we do need new members and stuff because most of the members literally we're not doing well and all that stuff. And no, 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 we're not gonna treat you crap or make you do stupid stuff like I said on the rapping skills. None of that is like, stupid stuff we do. It's more like the message for that's like the video game. I'm not really gonna like do gang violence and all that stupid stuff. That sounds stupid. I wanna do like, I wanna make what's it called? Oh, I was thinking about creating like a clan or like a group, for the shadows. Most of the time, people, my friend group, or most of the time myself, I like to call it gang. I don't know why. I sound stupid for that. Also, most of the time, I like to call it organization, which is a professional word I like to call it. Also, there's also other people they like to call it clan most of the time. 'Cause, it's a good word. And I did made actual a clan from a game called Pizza Guns 3D if anybody is down to join. It's the T.S.S. I guess there was a different clan that took the shadows. I literally was gonna put that on, but I guess someone has to name the shadows. I guess so it is what it is. But I did put a clan called the T.S.S. It's literally on the description. You could just go to my description, go to the top, or just look at the top of the YouTube channel, and then you just say TSS, and it should leave it right there just to represent. Also, I would put my TikTok if anybody wants to follow me or want to hear some cool stuff. You feel me and all the stuff. I'll accept. But I don't want to be harassed. I don't want to be doxxed. I don't want to be all of that. You know, I don't want to be threatening or stuff because that's not cool, man. I don't want none of that. I don't want no business of that. All I just want is to be a normal person, have a good life and a better career and stuff. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And all that other stuff. And some of y'all are gonna be like wondering, is there gonna be other clans from the shadows? Yes and no. We actually are making a different clan. Yeah, different clan called DS. That's standing for Death Squad. Pretty much Death Squad are gonna be like the Marines or the guys in the front line, which they're gonna help us in support, and they will be like support units. They're like, think about it, it's like the military. Think about the army, but instead of the army, we're like the shadow armies, and then the Marines will be like the death squad. Pretty much, it'll be the front line, like mercenaries and stuff. I don't know. We might even make rules and stuff, you know, because we don't want anybody discriminating or disrespecting or all that stuff. I'm not into that stuff. The only thing I like to do in my rules is respect each other, treat each other equally, and all that other stuff for the community. Also, it's been like 16:38 seconds just speaking about other things. I don't know why I speak a lot of things. I just feel like a talker at this point. But I'll tell you this. That's what's gonna happen today. Also, I'm trying my best to, release the Guts movie. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, cause most of the times we have people in our friend group and some of us in the group are trying, like most of the times half of us want to get this over with, and then there's like some other people, they say they have other things to do, and it's just annoying. I know some people that made movies or acting, they probably dealt with this before, but I'll be truthfully honest, it's just annoying for me. But I'm still waiting patiently because I don't want to disrespect them and stuff. I'm just being honest with my words. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And also, I am gonna make a second documentary about that young pedophile overseer. Y'all gonna wonder why he's a pred. Well, I might tell you that in another video. I might have to start editing because we have more evidence of this guy, and I guess he has more disturbing stuff, and I guess he falsely reported my other friend Dakota, which was IDK's brother, aka you know the brothers. Pretty much they reported him falsely, and I want justice. I don't like that stuff. But what am I saying? Literally, I'm just saying that I'm gonna expose Overseer in a different level where I'm just literally gonna spread it out online because in my TikTok, because I'm sick of tired of this guy's crap, and I'm sick of tired of him threatening my friend, especially us the most of the time. And I will make a part 2, and I'm gonna explain you a different of levels where he's worser, and you might not want to be friends with this guy. Also, another thing, I'm also gonna stop recording because it's been like 19-22 seconds just talking about random stuff. But the overseer stuff I am gonna be serious about in the Guts movie. And by the way, for the people or the viewers or anybody else that are listening, I apologize for speaking out long. I was actually supposed to, for what's it called? I was literally just giving everybody the update of the, the shadows versus the fallen angels. You know, it's been canceled because what happened. But if you're all wondering about the other music videos that I actually created, or the original videos that I created, was actually myself. The one, I'll tell you this, the original creators of myself, that the music beats I've created, was the Shadow Final Boss fight beat, the horror type beats. Why did I see this in my dreams? This is Requiem backup Shadow Squad beats with the same one slower remix. Uh, the uncanny ones, and yeah, that's it. Documentary is just more like a documentary overseer if anybody wants to listen to it. I'm just being honest with you with that one. You might even understand a couple words, and I apologize for, you know, breathing in the mic too loud or doing all that stuff. I just get goosebumps when I keep talking about it, you know. But anyways, I want to stop talking because I want to eat something so bad, and anybody viewers or the new ones and all that stuff are listening, thank you for listening, and maybe go eat something, maybe prayer and all that other stuff, and God bless you guys and all that stuff, and Jesus Christ forgive me for the things I say. I don't really mean it. Yeah, forgive the people what they done to in this community, and the people that are also watching, forgive them, Lord, what they done. And amen and hallelujah, and God bless you guys, my viewers, the new ones, subscribers, my family, friends, and my closest friends. God bless you guys. Good night, or have the most blessings you guys got in your lives. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And I might make a scary video of myself. Who knows? That's all I'm gonna say. Goodbye, God bless, and good night, and have a great life or a great day. That's a weird word to say. I don't know what I'm saying. Goodbye and peace. See y'all later.